Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about how I've started to prefer podcasts over music most of the time. Now, I'm not trying to say that music's bad or whatever, but I've just reached this point where music's just felt so repetitive and you just keep listening to the same thing over and over again. And whenever you go out, you just got that same music playing. When you're in the car, you've got the same music playing. And yeah, I started my own podcast a couple of months ago, but even then, I used to be big into music and OTT platforms or whatever. And until recently, where I started giving podcasts more of a chance. So I ended up slowly replacing the time that I spend listening to music with listening to podcasts. And I can tell you the amount it has changed me is crazy. It's brought in a whole new level of perspective. It's brought in so much information and knowledge, and it's triggered a curiosity in me to go explore different topics in life and try and understand them as well. And my primary source of inspiration or information or just podcasts in general has been the Joe Rogan Experience, Ranveer Alabadia's The Ranveer Show, and the Gary Vee audio experience. These are three different buckets. They all cater to different audiences, and I like switching them up because every now and then it's really nice. So, for instance, when the lockdown kicked in, the sport I started to really follow was the UFC, and until then, I was one of those guys who just catch UFC when Conor McGregor fought. But then things changed a lot. I started listening to Joe Rogan's MMA podcast, and oh my god, that blew my mind because it it went into this deep level where you get to understand the fighter, you get to understand the person and their mentality, their training regimen, and what their outlook on life really is. And it's so eye-opening. You get to understand so much more. It triggers your curiosity to find out so many more things related to fighting and different fighting styles. I don't know why I did that, but I've just got like, bear with me, I'm weird on camera. I just find that in general, there's so many things that you can benefit from by listening to a podcast. So Gary Vee's audio experience is typically motivational, it gets you off your butt. Because I'm putting this on LinkedIn, I'm not really going to try and swear because I want to be a good guy every now and then. For unfiltered content, check out my YouTube and Instagram. But yeah, starting the day off by listening to Gary Vee is really nice because it just lights this fire inside you to go ahead and do things with your day. And most importantly, like Ranveer Alabadia's The Ranveer Show talks a lot about spirituality and health and wellness. And when you've got motivation, health and wellness, and then just general knowledge, I think it's a great pool of information to consume information from, and it definitely will have a lasting impact on you because you feel like you want to learn more about life when you listen to others talk about interesting topics. And more importantly, if you're ever interested in doing podcasts, I would highly recommend listening to them because it just gives you the ability to pick things up from the way they conduct a conversation. It helps you carry and navigate a podcast or an interview in a better manner than you could before. It's had an impact on me, and I try to use whatever I learn from this podcast to enrich my podcast and make it go better and improve its quality over time. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on why I've really started preferring podcasts over just generic music. But that's not to say music's bad. Like when you're with a bunch of people chilling in a car, you're not going to be listening to some dude talk. You're going to be listening to music. So save the music for them. But do check out podcasts whenever you've got time. And if you've got time, check out the Chronic Nirvana podcast streaming now on YouTube and Spotify. I've got to do some shameless self-promotion, guys. It's the game. It's how it works. Anywho, I'll see you in the next video.